I'm Chef Greg. We're inside the forum, and this is Equipped for Flavor. Hi, I'm Chef Greg. Welcome back to the forum for another episode of Equipped for Flavor. I'm joined today by Erica Monahan, a principal, and today we're going to be mixing it up. Some margaritas, some soft serve, and some delicious milkshakes.
Chef, we often hear from end users questions about the ease of use, especially related to cleaning ice cream machines. Can you walk us through that process? I hear that Spaceman is much more user-friendly.
Spaceman is a lot easier to deal with. Minutes to take apart and clean, and I left all the parts out so I could show you how easy it is to put back together. And it's super easy to deal with, just gotta remember your lube. So as we put our pieces together, we're just gonna lubricate as we go. I'm gonna start putting them in the machine.
Chef, what does it look like for daily cleaning?
It's a quick process. You don't have to do it daily, depending on your local municipality. It's product being refrigerated up in the hopper. Usually holds for about 3 days. Biggest things, you don't wanna mix your batches, so when you make a big batch of soft serve, you want to make sure that you label and date it pretty clearly. So now once you have your machine assembled, we're going to sanitize the unit. Quick, easy sanitizer, 2.5 gallons of water. Make sure everything's dissolved. Dump her in. Pull the little prime plug here, just to allow this cylinder to fill up with sanitizer. Once it's coming out, we're good. Now we're going to go ahead and just press the wash button. It's going to start circulating all those parts around and get them clean.
So Chef, it feels like less than 10 minutes in total to clean this machine.
Easily, yeah. Easily under 10 minutes to break it down and clean it out. You can even put it right back together.
Did you need any special tools to break this down or unscrew things, screw things back in place?
Just your hands. That's all you need. Nothing should ever be tightened on here too hard, so everything just hand tight. See, nothing's leaking. All it is just hand tighten. So now that it's been 5 minutes, we're gonna just drain this out. Now, aren't we worried about it being in the machine still when we pour our product in? No, we are not, because this is food safe. So we're going to get out as much as we can, and then we'll see the next time when we prime that we'll get a little bit of this fluid out of it in the very beginning before our product comes out.
Pretty straightforward.
It's as easy as it gets. I'm gonna be using a delicious vanilla base today for our soft serve. You can use a powdered mix, you can use a liquid mix. I'm using a powdered one today. You can buy a liquid mix if you'd like. You can make your own mix. Spaceman machines handle it all.
Chef, what will you be using to mix the ice cream base today?
Well, to mix it, I'm going to use the Hamilton Beach Big Rig. This is the 9-inch. There's also a big rig that's larger that has 5 different size attachments. That also works very well if you're doing larger batches. Cool part about this one is you can take the shaft off. Makes it a lot easier to carry right over to the dish sink. I'm just gonna purge the machine real quick. Wait for some of the product to come out. You'll see it'll come out of the bottom here. As soon as we get some of that out, we know we're good. We know the cylinder's full. So now I need to turn it on and let that air pump get primed. So I'm watching to make sure that product's coming through. Once I see that it's primed with product going through it, we'll stop it, and then once the pump's in, I'll throw the lid on there, and it's as easy as press and freeze. Spaceman units are available gravity fed or air pump. This unit particularly is air pump. The gravity fed is just going to be straight product, where the air pump is fluffing air in with that product to give you more volume with less product being used. They're available in floor models or countertop, and you can get them with single flavor, double flavor, and a twist. All depending on the volume that you need for your operation. There's a lot of different available models.
On that note, Chef, there's an ROI calculator online, spacemanusa.com/ROI-calculator. And the cool thing is they've already set this up for all of their customers to determine, how much return on investment they're going to get based on the size machine, the type of machine they use. It's there for all of the products that they offer. So everyone should check that out.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
Margaritas are ready. Takes about 10 minutes for these units to freeze down product inside of them. So I put that in right before we started cleaning the soft serve machine. It's time to go. I have a nice little glass here with a little bit of lime sugar on the rim. Just go ahead and pour it out. Got a nice little lime for it. Put our umbrella in it. Erica, what customers do you think would like that?
Well, considering it's a 12-ounce acrylic glass from hospitality brands, I could envision a hotel, a resort, a country club, anywhere that there's water activities or a pool. This would be perfect, and you'd never know that it's acrylic. It's as beautiful as glass.
So our soft serve's ready.
Thank you, Chef. This looks delicious. So we have it in our 6-ounce coupe from hospitality brands. Again, another acrylic glass. This looks light and fluffy because of that air pump machine. Delicious. I can't believe you did this in 10 minutes. Thank you, Chef.
So now we'll make a milkshake. Some of our soft serve in there. I have some cookie crumbs, some peanut butter.
My favorite combination. Chef, did you know that Hamilton Beach has the industry's best warranty? They offer an express care program and they have a 30-day test drive on many of their products because they're certain you're going to love it if you give it a whirl.
Sign me up. Let's drink this.
But first, a little bit of history about Hamilton Beach. In 1910, Lewis Hamilton and Chester Beach developed the spindle mixer for medication. There's a reason they're the industry's leading spindle mixer, as we have 100 years of innovation in this milkshake. Let's drink.
You already had ice cream. Milkshake's mine.
Aww.
It's 4 out of 4 stars.
Schedule your visit to the forum today.